Alright, y'all, welcome back to some more Spider-Man. Not gonna be here too long because I'm gonna do some more overtime tomorrow like I did today, which is why I didn't stream yesterday, but I said I would go live today, so that's what I'm doing. I don't like to break my promises no matter what, so we'll see what we can get done in as little amount of time possible. And of course, it's still April, so it's still Autism Awareness Month, so we on this. Whether or not we finish this month, we'll still finish it. Just might not be for autism awareness, but you know what? We still need to raise awareness for autism, no matter what month it is. We need to also help out single parents, which is what I'm all about, which I'll go into that at a later time once I reach affiliate on Twitch. Don't have anyone viewing just yet on stream, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's go do this mission real quick before we go see...
Friends, today we have a very special caller breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborn, thanks for calling in.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve...
What? Oh, hey, Devlet, how's it going? For some reason, the chat wasn't showing on my stream. How you doing, Devlet? Why? For some reason, even though you're there chatting, it says 0 viewers. That's okay. Now it says 1.
My tough but fair
I'm doing good.
final
How you
judgment
doing?
until I have all the facts.
Where's that damn pigeon?
And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. I'm glad you're
come back.
So I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is,
Spider-Man working with the demons, sure.
But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care.
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what
better.
towers?
That's good to hear.
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The
This
jammers
side
emit a
mission is
signal
only
I can
available
detect.
after you
Just
get
need
all
to
the
swing
towers.
through the financial district and hunt for a signal.
Doesn't really matter when you do it,
Found
but
a
I
signal.
feel like it makes more sense to
Just
do it
need to
early
follow
on.
it.
In the right direction so far. Is it straight up this building? I think so. Yep, there's enemies here. There's a backpack somewhere?
Fisk's men. This is my shocked face.
Heads up! I see him! You're toast! Fire in the hole! Out of the way!
Sayonara.
Gotta take out the jamming device. Shoddy workmanship.
I did all that without taking damage? I'm impressed.
I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track them down. I wonder if Fistman had anything to do with the system going down in the first place. Aw, we had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
I see him! You're toast!
This'll shut your mouth.
They're down. Ow.
Just need to get rid of the jammer. Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun, too.
Spider-Man, it's working.
Ouch.
I'm starting
Pop
to get
quizzes
a
should
weak
be against the
signal.
law.
It's garbled, but I picked up something about
Thanks for
Fisk
the shout out
and
on Discord, by the way.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. Only one jammer left.
Oh, what's over here? Oh,
Love
I think that's a good view. 1 second, chat. No, they should, because I mean, actually, I don't think I have a good argument, but
Found you.
Why do we need these jammers? I thought our guy on the inside disabled.
I just feel like you should be
Literally
able
didn't see that
to
coming.
be adequately prepared before taking something like that.
That baby!
And another thing, tests in general, what's the use of a test? In real life,
Take him down before he knocks us all out.
you're allowed to do research. So I mean, you see what I'm saying? Why not make tests open book, open note when you're allowed to do research in real life? Who's gonna stop you from researching in real life? No one.
Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Same class, so I just checked it or whatever. Oh.
Spider-Man,
Gotcha.
the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape.
Exactly, now you can be prepared. Ooh, I believe I can fly. I love getting XP for doing this.
Guns. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
What's that?
Shh.
Why do we need so much extra muscle? Because if things go south, we'll need all the firepower we can get. You really think this plan can work? After how much these IDs cost, it better.
If I was there today, then I have no doubt that I would have failed it. See? See? Everything happens for a reason, although there is the possibility she's gonna change the quiz on you. Because teachers be trolling like that, but I'm speaking from experience. Let's see.
Anybody hear that? Who's there?
Sweet dreams.
Well, that wasn't
Now
completely
maybe I
stealthy,
can
but
figure out what's going on.
not too shabby.
Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of
Yeah.
the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Look out! Kick his ass! You're gonna have a bad day.
Ow. Cheating. Me not being in school for today showed me also who I
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
care to elaborate.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
Oh, so close to a level up. Okay, let's grab this backpack real quick.
I bought this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. Huh, you get what you pay for.
Exactly. You get what you pay for. About half people I know texted me today asking if I was okay. Oh, that's true. Not everyone we know cares about us, unfortunately. But that's the way of the world, unfortunately. Demon hideouts are something I definitely need to do at some point. Maybe I'll do one after this. I don't know. Still have crimes in this area to do. Anyways, let's put this.
Breaking news just in. My sources tell me the police are now looking at the Demon as the primary suspects in the City Hall bomb. If that is in fact the case, I retract what I said about Spider-Man not being to blame. He would be, at the very least, partially responsible. Because the reckless manner in which Wilson Fisk was brought down directly created the void the demons poured into, like the poison they are. Actions have consequences, my friends. And that's something Spider-Man never understood.
We have an active bomb threat. Incident was
Right on
reported
time.
near the meatpacking district.
One of Howard's pigeons. Don't fly away, please!
Well, he's gonna have to wait till later.
Another bomb threat, officer?
You know it. Same procedure. Disable
Yep,
the
that's
primary,
usually how
then
it goes,
go after
man.
the secondary device.
That's
Got it.
good. It's good to know who your real friends are, no matter what.
Not again! Not on my watch!
Hey, I dodged that. Dang, they shot their own guy. Get.
Time to get that arming key.
Oh, I gotta do this?
Well, think about the block of C4 this is wired to.
Alright, sounds good. I appreciate the support, always, as always. Son of a biscuit. Let's go this way. And then this way. And then this way. +1. Another +1. And then a +4 here.
That did it.
And that makes it 6.
One down. Secondary bombs are on a timer, though. Gotta hurry to disarm them.
No. What?
Heads up. Snipers on the far roof.
Whoa.
Can't leave those snipers. They could go after the police.
How did he see me? Hey.
Close one. Nice work up there, Spider-Man.
Just another day in the life. You and your men take care, officer.
Alright, so let's go grab this pigeon. Because it's right here next to the main story.
There's a pigeon! And the chase is on.
Get back here. Gotcha!
Okay.
Half of them. That is half of them, ladies and gentlemen. And we gotta level up. Maybe not.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Look at Otto's activity.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texidor. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
I don't blame him. But I mean, technically he won't feel it, right? Because it's not...
You've been busy.
Just getting started.
Flesh.
You know,
Flesh and bone.
until now, we've been looking
Nerves.
at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Doc?
You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test.
See, this version of Peter definitely looks better than the new version.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
100%.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Nothing like some fresh Joe.
Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
We're short.
Huh. No good.
Oh no, we're
Gotta
over.
reroute this circuit.
We're over, so let's reroute. Okay. Oh, let's make it go downwards. Let's see, we wanted it at 5. Let's go +3. +4. Cause I don't think I have it. No, I don't have another plus. Just +4. Let's go that way. And then that way. This way again. Wrong way. Let's see. -3. That makes us too low. Nope. So let's go the same way. Just gotta put it at 6. Let's go down. Can I return this? Oh, I can actually move that. Okay. Okay. That way. That way. This way. This way. think down is gonna be the way to go here. Let's go 5. And then 4. No, 5 and 3. Then make it go up. I think we're cooking now. Ha ha! Cooking with gasoline.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's a few bucks if you're trying to change the world? What's rent? What's bills? What's food?
Neural interface would be a big step, Doc.
Big, yes, but essential. If our prosthesis is anything less than effortless to use, we'll have failed. We'll get there, Peter. We have to. You know, the microcables we use to simulate musculature could easily be arranged into simple shapes. Wrenches, hammers, a toolbox literally at your fingertips.
Don't know if I'm comfortable with some of these funding sources.
All science is built on risk. Better to embrace it than run from it.
Alright, that's all he has to say, it looks like. Got 3 more of these to do.
Cool. Logic controller for the microcables Doc's been theorizing.
Shoot. There we go.
These things are awesome. So much more versatile than traditional fixed-axis designs. Simple AI that'll improve the prosthetic's functionality over time. Welcome to the future.
We need to... Yay.
Now the prosthetic has a tiny brain. Cool. And a
And
little
one more.
creepy. Doc dove right in with the intracranial interface.
We need 3. And there's a +3 over there. Gonna have to use that subtraction for something. Not sure what though, because it's blocked. But we'll see. Let's see. We need 1 straight up. And 1 there. -1 for now. We might have to change that later, but let's just stick with it for now. There. And there. And ooh. +3 or +2? Let's go with +2 for now. Up. Another one straight. Another one there. Another one there. And one of these. +2. Oh, okay, only +3 there. Let's see. So let's do a -2. Yes. -3. Yes. There we go.
Revolutionary. But not 100% stable.
Sometimes
We
I
need
do
to
my math
refine this
wrong,
design.
but it is what it is. So that's all those for now.
What's that?
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly...
4 of these. Damn. Okay, well, we'll do it.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
No go. No. Let's try this one here. I feel like that's not gonna work either. Hold up. This one, oh, this one here. Nope. Nope. That's the only one that works there. So that is where that is going to stay. That, okay, so that works. Does this work? Aye! No. What about this? Nope. Let's try this. No, I grabbed the wrong one. Nope. There we go. Okay, let's try this here. This here. Oh. This one? Oh. Yeah, that's the only way that that works. That right there. And then that work. I am angry. Yes, I am. I've done all these before, but it's been a while, and yeah, nothing is working. No. Yeah, that's the only way that that works. Oh, but this works here. Okay. And this has to go here. That does not work. Ah, that's not what I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Nope. This only works here, obviously. This one, on the other hand, no, no, no. Mm. Aha. There we go. Aha. Okay, so there's those three left. This. And of course, neither of those work. Nope. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why this is weird. But that leaves us with a double there. And this one removes one, so why? Hang on. 5.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Got it. Okay. And then here. Thank you. Jeez Louise.
Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
Yay! Okay. Nope. Nope. There we go.
Oh, awesome! It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic. Doc's messing around with superconductors.
Okay, that works there. Oh, okay, no, that one will work there, I think. I feel like it has to. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope. Okay. Yay!
Very cool. Complex oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller?
And one more.
Some kind of polymer.
A polymer, you say? Okay, no, let's do that. Do that. Oh, nope. Yes. Let's do this. Oh. Okay, how about that? And that. And then we can do this. And this. And this. Ha 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 ha.
This is awesome. A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
Yay! That's all the puzzles so far done. Just have 2 more there. Yeah, we're gonna knock them all out. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I'll level up. Yeah.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon.
Alright, she's gonna grab stuff at the store. While she's doing that, I'm gonna grab this.
Alright, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Let's see what kind of upgrades we have. Ooh. Who's that? Hey, no worries, bro.
What's the status of our position in the West Village? APC under fire. Repeat, we are taking fire.
Hope you're doing well.
Hey, I'm not with those guys, but I'm still gonna kick your butt.
Yay.
Reinforcements.
Oh,
I'll give them this. The demons are good at recruiting. Glad I was here. Demons were gonna overwhelm those Sable agents.
All
Just
right.
backing you up, sport.
Oh, true. I have no idea how to make emotes. But then again, I'm not at the stage where I can worry about that right now.
Black Cat's been here. She was doing this in person the first time I caught her.
Oh, it's going pretty
or
good.
Did she catch me? This can't just be some elaborate flirtation.
It's almost midnight.
Hasn't she heard of dating
gonna
apps?
end it here pretty
She's
soon.
up to something.
I'm doing overtime again tomorrow, but I said I would be here tonight, so I am here. We're looking for a flashy thing. Exactly. Jeez, if only it wasn't so long ago since I've done this. I don't remember. That's too far out of focus. There you are.
Hello, Cat. That's Ty Stone's place, and it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia, but I guess that's how you roll.
Exactly, it's a kitty, but that's how it shows itself. Because that's how we track down Black Cat. We're hot on her trail. What upgrade do I want? Let's do this. Alright, so Well, I guess that's available now.
Hey, MJ.
All right, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
We have a date with Mary Jane. Oh, it's literally right there. That's crazy. I do want to take care of that before doing that, though. But that's going to be it for today. I want to go ahead and see about publishing this to YouTube. Thank you for those who joined. Stick around. I'm going to see about rating someone. But if you're watching on YouTube, as always, please give the video a like and leave your thoughts and comments below. Let's see, I'm going to rate this guy, my good friend Illusion. My good old college buddy. So stick around for that. But thank you for watching and have a great night.